Welcome to the Big Re and Ace Pick 6 NFL Week 5. Let's go, Ace.
Bam. Bam. All right, boys and girls, NFL Week 5. Cannot wait. This is going to be a juicy weekend. Big Re. Cannot wait. I feel really good about all my picks. This is the best I felt all season. It's been a tricky season so far. The lines are real tricky so far,
No doubt.
I'm absolutely pumped about this week. It's going to be a juicy weekend. Time to clean up, boys. Ride the lows, ride the highs. But before we get into the docket of games, some interesting storylines coming out of the NFL this week. Wanted to know your thoughts, Big Re. I had a chance to talk to you about them. I guess let's start with the one that everybody is talking about. The Urban Meyer situation, viral video coming out of Urban Meyer, married man, having some fun at some bar in Ohio. What's your whole thought about that, Big Re? What do you think?
It's a bad move on his part. Obviously, they're saying he lost the locker room already. He has to gain it back.
They've already said they lost the locker room.
The owner is definitely mad and saying he
used to gain the trust.
Gain
that
the
guy,
trust back, yeah.
Shahid Khan of the Jaguars, some billionaire. What does he know? He's talking about gain the trust. I mean, these billionaire owners, and
he's just so. I mean, I want to say after the season he's probably gone, but they're so committed to him that they have to keep him for 2 years.
I agree. I think it's going to be a tough to let him go after year one. I know they paid him a whole boatload.
Yeah, for sure. To leave Fox.
They backed up the Brinks truck for him, and he. If I'm correct, he's not just the coach. He's like the
GM?
Yeah, right?
Probably.
Yeah.
I'm not 100% sure on that.
And so, look, the dude, I mean, the story is that this guy was getting some close to, almost the lap dance at a bar. There's a video of him. Then what's the other storyline? That there's a picture of him, putting his hands on where they shouldn't be. And then there's another storyline that they're saying the girl is posting that trying to find out who this guy is because he keeps flirting with her, and so nobody knows what the real story is. I mean, he's a married man, and if he's going to be, having these extra activities or whatnot, I guess got to be careful, right?
Yeah, when you're a celebrity, you know this. Everything's going to get posted on social media.
You got to expect this, but if you look at those pictures, the guy looked like he was donezo, man. He had a lot to drink.
So he was out of it.
Yeah, he was out of it, so he wasn't 100%, but look, when your team is 4-0 and you're tearing it up, all right, that video's not going to look good. But when you're 0-4 and your number one overall generational QB looks like crap, your team looks like crap, and you're trading away players and there's injuries and the team looks like I don't even know how anybody can even think that it looks worse than it was last year. Right? Yeah. Because last year, at least you had hope. You guys were going to get the number one pick, and you get Trevor Lawrence to turn around. Now you get Urban Meyer, which is supposed to be this high-profile coach. Everyone's pumped that he's going to bring that winning mentality. He's been winning everywhere he's gone, from Utah to Florida to Ohio State. Then you got this Trevor Lawrence, who everyone's talking about. So everyone had something to look forward to. Shahid Khan all hyped, and then now this happened. Yeah. So look, dude, everyone's gonna talk trash, but if you're winning, everyone quiets everybody.
Yeah,
they gotta come out and get some wins, and I think he'll be all right. I don't think they're gonna can him. I don't think they're canning him within 3 years unless he literally goes 0-16 or 1-15 both years. But I think he'll be all right. It's unfortunate the video came out, but he's got, like you said, he's got to know there's video cameras everywhere. Guys, that's a separate topic, but you got to know that you're being watched when you're a celebrity like that. So that was one interesting storyline. The second storyline, I want to get your thoughts on that, is Baltimore. They had the game in hand, 23-7 versus Denver. And then on the last play of the game, Lamar Jackson, instead of taking a knee, they have him go run for 4 yards. So they had 97 yards.
Yeah, to tie,
No, and they wanted to get over 100 yards so they could tie the Pittsburgh Steelers record, divisional, opponent. So what's your thought on that? They said the coach was all for it. It was his idea. So what's your thought?
Yeah, I don't watch the games. I watch Red Zone, but I heard about this, and I heard that Denver was taking timeouts at the end too. So
yeah.
So If they're gonna take timeouts, you have the right to do it then.
That's fine. Whether they were taking timeouts or not, I mean, who cares? Take the damn. You want to go run for 3-5 yards? Do it. Oh, they're gonna cry. The game's over. Sportsmanship. Look, they're trying to win. They want to break Pittsburgh record. Pittsburgh has been trying to crap on Baltimore and the rest of that division for a long time. Go for it. I'm so happy about that. You know, I'm a Lamar Jackson fan. Look, I thought like when that guy was it was like a video game at Louisville.
Yeah, for sure.
And then he dropped to like the end of the first round.
Yeah.
And you got drafted guys like Josh Rosen over Lamar Jackson. What a joke. What a joke. Seriously, Lamar Jackson is a stud MVP. Look, I'm all for that. I'm happy, and look, I got no qualms about that. You're going to cry like a little baby, then this is not for you. Period, right? Like Lamar
agree.
Jackson, good job, bro. Go ahead, dude. Anything else? Let's get into some food. I had actually a big question for you, Big Ree, and especially the viewers too. We're always talking about our, Sunday, Saturday morning breakfast, getting on the recliner, relaxing, getting the cup of Joe, the breakfast ready. And I cannot wait because over here in LA, we always get sunshine and it's always sunny, but it's getting a little chilly and a little muggy, and nothing better in the morning when you have that cup of Joe when it's a little bit cold out on that morning. So I'm looking forward to that. But wanted to ask you, if you got to put it side to side, you got to pick one. There's no options. Put the same toppings. Are you a pancake guy or are you a waffle guy?
Pancakes.
100%. So you're saying 100%?
100%.
Pancakes.
Yeah, pancakes.
Look, here's my thought on that. Look, I'm a really big pancake guy. Everybody knows that. Chocolate chip pancakes, banana pancakes, blueberry pancakes, whole wheat pancakes, diced apples and cinnamon pancakes, the whole array. I love pancakes, okay? No question about it. But there is a charm in waffles, and I'm never turning down waffles too.
Yeah.
Waffles are their own thing. I love waffles also, Nutella, banana, strawberries. Oh my gosh. I love waffles. But then you can also throw in, and I know this is underrated, this is not going to be talked about as much, but crepes.
Yeah, for
crepes
sure.
Crepes are a big deal, and I think most people are not making crepes at home. If you are, you're pretty impressive. Invite me and Big Ree over. I want to come and try some homemade crepes. But those are underrated also.
For sure, no doubt.
Like you go to a lot of these places, they have crepes now. It's coming very more common. And then those Vegas buffets.
Yeah,
those Vegas buffets, they got the crepe station. You go to those guys and they're going to make that fresh crepe for you. Woo! I still remember the first time when I was in Vegas. This was a long time ago. First buffet had the crepe station. That was back in the day. That was at the Flamingo. I still remember. Will not forget. They had that crepe station. I was like, wow, crepes. And so you're a pancake guy for sure.
Pancakes. 100%.
What's your favorite toppings? What kind of pancakes? Number one.
It varies, but I'd probably say chocolate chip.
Chocolate chip, okay. I love chocolate chip too, man. I would say blueberries is a strong second, but
definitely second.
If I have to go with chocolate chip, and there's this one place, and I know there's a lot of these on the East Coast, the Original Pancake House.
Yeah.
They're chocolate chip pancakes with coconut, sprinkled coconut on top. Winner, chicken dinner, boys. Cannot wait. Anytime I'm in D.C. or in the East Coast, I'm going there for sure. I know
we have it in SoCal.
It's a drive, though, bro. It's a drive.
We always make the drive.
Yeah, that's true. But I guess you want to plan that? What do you think?
Maybe, yeah. And then we can go to the Somalian place too.
Oh, that Somalian cafe, Royal Cafe, San Diego. Anybody's in San Diego, visit Royal Cafe. Get the Somalian tea. Get the tiramisu. All the good food. I'm down. I'm down to drive down there.
Sure.
So let's make that happen. We keep talking. Let's make it happen. So that's it on the breakfast. Anything else you want before we get on the docket of games?
That's pretty much. I think they want the games now.
Okay, well, let's get into the docket of games, you guys. It's going to be I'm telling you guys now, this is a juicy weekend. Do not sleep on this. All right, without further ado, here we go, boys and girls. Aquí vamos, chicos y chicas. Let's go. Game 1. I got the New Orleans Saints at the Washington football team. The Saints are a 1-point favorite. Saints coming off a 27-21 loss to the Giants. Saints are 2-2. Quarterback Jameis Winston.
Yeah, Winston.
Look, not looking good since the game week 1 when he had 5 TDs and everyone's like, oh, wow. He's not looking good, Big Ree. He's not looking good since. They're definitely missing wide receiver Michael Thomas, dude. These guys,
yeah, for sure.
They need him back, but I don't think he's coming back till week 6, if I'm correct. Kamara's still legit. Their offense is struggling, and their defense is only decent. Decent defense, and everyone got pumped on the Saints when they beat the Packers with Aaron Rodgers just joking around in week 1, 38-3. Then we got the Washington football team. And on that note, are they going to ever change the name, or is this an official name?
I don't know. I hope they would change it sometime soon.
I mean, come on, guys. Like, get some focus group in place.
Yeah,
get
exactly.
some people. Spend a week if you have to. Do some voting, and let's pick a team there.
Exactly.
Washington football team. I mean, come on, guys. Anyhow, Washington 2-2, coming off a 34-30 win versus Atlanta. Look, they had a bad loss to Chargers in, I think, week 1. They were up 16-13 in the fourth, and then they had that fumble on the 3-yard line, and then, Chargers punched it in to take the lead 20-13. But look, dude, 20-16. But look, so that was a bad loss. Turnovers really hurt them against Buffalo. That was their other loss. They got a nice QB tandem where Taylor Heineke and Antonio Gibson. QB's playing well. Heineke, he's playing well, man. He's impressing me. And look, they're at home. Their defense was really legit last year. They started off slow, but I like Washington here. I'm taking Washington +1. Game 2, we got Chicago at the Las Vegas Raiders. The Raiders are a 5.5-point favorite. The Chicago Bears 2-2, coming off a 24-14 win versus Detroit. Both wins were at home. Both losses were on the road for the Bears. Quarterback Justin Fields looks much better last week, but still has not thrown a touchdown in 3 games. So that's kind of worrisome. Running back Montgomery is out.
Yeah, 4 to 5 weeks.
Yeah, so 4 to 5 weeks. He's out. I know they got they got Damian Williams as their backup.
I'm claiming him on my fantasy.
And then they got that other rookie out of Virginia Tech, Herbert. Khalil Herbert, I believe.
Herbert, yeah.
He could be a steal. Could be a kind of dark horse on fantasy for sure. If he's gonna get that other guy, Williams, I think is 29, and this guy will get to. This is a young guy. He's got some young legs. So, look, I think he's 5'9". He could be an interesting, play there. Then we got the Raiders 3-1, coming off a 28-14 loss to the Chargers. They looked horrible here. They were down 21-0 at half. They just got spanked. Derek Carr is playing well. I mean, you got to give Derek Carr, he's playing well. Josh Jacobs not looking good, to be honest. I know he was hurt, but he's regressed since that first year.
Yeah, he has.
Where he tore it up, and everyone was like, dude, this guy could be the next great running back for the Raiders. Look, they have 3 wins. 2 were overtime wins versus Miami and Baltimore. And then they beat a crappy Steelers team. Look, I like the Raiders to win, but I like Chicago to cover here. I'm taking Chicago +5.5, game 3. We got the San Francisco 49ers at the Arizona Cardinals. The Cardinals, 5.5-point favorite. Niners 2-2, coming off a 28-21 loss to Seattle. They lost here, Big Ree, but they outgained the Hawks 457 to 234 by over 200 yards, and they still lost this game. Look, both of their losses are to good teams, Seattle and Green Bay, with nice QBs there, Russell Wilson, Aaron Rodgers. Look, they have a top 10 defense, but, and a pretty good offense, I would say, especially with all the injuries they had at running back. Quarterback Garoppolo is questionable, but it looks like he's gonna play.
Yeah, I'd say he's gonna play.
I think he's gonna play as well. Trey Lance, wild card. We don't really know what to expect from him. Then we got the Cardinals 4-0, coming off a 37-20 beatdown of the Rams on the road. Did you expect that, Big Ree?
I mean, I thought they might win, but I did not expect that.
I did not expect that. And just a fun fact here, got in touch finally from Harry B. Harry B has been MIA for a while. Got in touch with Harry B, and I guess Harry B he said he's been having a pretty good week one. He completely destroyed it because he went big on a lot of the underdogs, if you remember. But he got destroyed. He got destroyed by the Rams, from what I'm hearing. So, he thought the Rams were going to win, but, Cardinals tore them up. Number one offense in the league, Big Ree, for the Cardinals, led by quarterback Kyler Murray. He's playing well. I know they had the stud wide receiver Hopkins, and they added A.J. Green. You were an A.J. Green fan for a while.
Still am.
So, look, now they got two good receivers, and that guy, Chase Edmonds had a big game last week, and Cardinals looking good here, but I like the Niners here, and this is my lock of the week, boys and girls. I'm taking the Niners plus 5.5 lock of the week. All right, Big Ree, let's go.
The first game I got is the Titans at the Jaguars. The current spread is Titans -4. Titans coming off an embarrassing overtime loss to the Jets. Unbelievable. I am happy for Robert Saleh to get his first win, and Zach Wilson as well. But it was just an embarrassing loss. Unfortunately, no Julio and no A.J. Brown. I guess that affected him.
Yeah.
And then the Jaguars coming off a devastating loss to the Bengals Thursday night game. They had the lead the whole way, the whole game. They weren't losing at any point. Zero seconds. 0 seconds they were losing. And that's what happened. And then the game-winning field goal by the Bengals, and they lose. And that's just what happens. And then you got the whole Urban Meyer situation now, which if you don't have control of the locker room, that's just going to tear your team apart. And
I agree.
I think Ryan Tannehill has a big game here. And I think the Titans cover this one pretty easily, -4. The next game I got is the Packers at the Bengals. The current spread is Packers -3. The Packers coming off a 27-17 win. I was really not impressed with this win. If you watch this game, right before the half, it was 14-10. And there was a blocked field goal returned for a touchdown by the Steelers. And then they called offsides. They were barely offsides. I mean, it was like simultaneous.
I saw that. I saw the highlights, and that was a joke of a call.
Yeah, I agree. I'm a Packer fan, and I agree. I saw that.
You can't call that. When he started running, the ball was already being snapped. You can't call that.
Yeah, and so they won by 10. It's a 10-point swing. So if you take that 10-point swing, it's pretty much tie game, and the Packers probably win by a field goal. And then the Bengals win 24-21, barely beating the Jaguars on the road. Or was it at home? It was at home, actually, yeah.
Yeah.
And barely beating them and by a game-winning field goal, never leading throughout the way. Running back Joe Mixon got hurt. This is going to be a really good game, but I think the Bengals win this one here. I have several reasons. The Packers' top cornerback is most likely going to be out, Jair Alexander. It's on the road. Joe Burrow is playing great, and if you look at the numbers exactly, he has better numbers than Aaron Rodgers. He has a better passer rating than Aaron Rodgers, which is crazy. They also have a longer week of rest, 10 days of rest. And so I'm taking the Bengals +3 here and Moneyline. And the last game of the week I got is the Eagles at Panthers. We got current spread Panthers -3.5. Eagles coming off a loss 42-30 to the Chiefs. I mean, I think people were expecting this. Patrick Mahomes to bounce back finally. Panthers coming off a 36-28 loss to the Cowboys. I think this game can go either way, but I think everyone is underestimating Sam Darnold, even though they lost, and I think he has 5 rushing touchdowns, leading the NFL. He finally has a good offense to throw to. Him and DJ Moore have that connection. The Eagles' defense is not good, and the Panthers' defense is solid, and I think they finally click and they cover here. I think I'm taking the Panthers -3.5. Anything
right. Yeah, a couple things. First, to throw in my survivor pick. I got the Dallas Cowboys. Everybody knows I never take the Cowboys, but I like the Cowboys to win. The Giants are not a good team, and Cowboys are looking pretty good. So don't disappoint me, Cowboys. I like the Cowboys to win straight out for Survivor. You want to throw a Survivor pick in?
I don't know my Survivor pick. I mean,
right, if you don't want to throw one, that's fine. But it's going to be a juicy weekend, boys. We got Thursday night, Rams and Seattle. Then we got on Sunday, 3-1 Cleveland Browns against the Chargers. That's going to be a good one. Yeah. Then we got the Sunday night game, which is the Bills in Kansas City. Your boy Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes. Yeah. What's your thought on that, real quick? What do you think?
If I had to pick, I would go with the home team. It's a hard place to play, Kansas City. I think they win it.
You already know what I'm going to pick. Yeah. You already know what I'm going to pick. If you guys want a bonus pick, I really like Kansas City there. You guys know I'm not a big fan of Buffalo. I think Kansas City, they're going to play well at home Sunday night. Lights are on. And I don't know. That Brown. I'm looking forward to the Browns and Chargers game, man. Herbert, Mayfield. It's going to be a good one. All right. Anything else?
All right. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment. Peace out, guys.